fear of snakes while working, we had to pour concrete with lights on. Due to weeds on the bridge slope, there was no way to fill the gap between the road and the bridge, so accidents would happen if cars went along the edge of the weeds.
After finishing the cleaning, the caching work had to be completed at night.
Due to the heavy weeds and debris on the bridge's slope, vehicle movement here is very problematic. Also, the large gap between the bridge and road has caused endless suffering for commuters here for a long time. A deep ditch on the bridge's slope was completely hidden by the weeds, making it impossible to spot. So, if a car mistakenly drove off here, it would be dangerous. Seeing the area's state while walking, I realized the danger. So, I first finished the cleaning. Even though there were many weeds and a lot of dirt, evening fell before the work would be completed. So the concrete pouring had to be done during the night. Because the concrete materials weren't readily available nearby, they had to be brought from quite a distance. Also, the ditch that was hidden by the weeds now cleared is dangerous. That's why we had to finish the concrete work completely before we could pass through here. Because if any vehicle tries to travel along the embankment, an accident will occur. Anyway, even though it was night, I arrived with the necessary materials to complete the concrete pouring. The water used for the concrete work was brought from under the bridge. The water level was very low, and with a lot of water hyacinth, it was very difficult to fetch water at night. However, even though it was night, the local people supported me a lot during the work. So finishing the work while chatting didn't cause much of a problem at all. However, when you're working at night, a lot of insects come around. While you're talking, a couple of insects even fly right into your stomach. Anyway, despite the difficulty, I have finally completed the work. So from now on, vehicles and pedestrians can safely travel through this area. If you appreciate the hard work I put in tonight, please show your support by liking, commenting and sharing.